Hello, my single solitary viewer. Apologies for the lateness. My useful multiplayer friends turn out to be useless. As they're giant bums. They're huge bums and are not showing up today. They're shirking their responsibilities. They are true Zenelli, I don't know. They're true lazy bums. They're lazy bums. And this is, yeah, I'm just checking out if the starting animations and stuff of the Sons of the Forest has changed, because there's been a lot of updates since the last time I played. We can take bets on who survives the upcoming helicopter crash. If you think Fisheye will live, type 1 in chat. Or in the comment section. And if you think Kelvin will live, type 2. Type 2 in the section. If you think Pilot is going to live, you can go and type 3. I think we'll go on a limb and say my character survives. So we're looking for Edward Puffton. Is the new photo in the corner here new? So that must be new. I don't remember that little photo added in the corner of the laptop there. But we're looking for Edward Puffton, Virginia Puffton, and of course, the daughter, student Virginia Puffton of Puff Corp. And yeah, we're going to be crashing. It's taking a whole lot of time to go ahead and crash. So if you don't mind, I'll press on S and skip, because it doesn't look like, aside from the photo in the top corner of the laptop, I think nothing has actually changed. So we'll skip to where we actually crash. And, how are things looking for... Is that Fisheye? Or was that Kelvin? I don't know. Things ain't looking good for one of them. How about Pilot? You good, Pilot? I don't even see Pilot no mo. Can you read which one that is? I don't see the nameplate. Looks like they're doing great. Oh, I have to actually press buttons. I did not. You know, I could be skipping. I could skip all this. So you'll be thinking 2 years. Oh my God, 2 weeks in a row starting new games. This one is a single player game that I mean, my useless comrades won't be joining me on, and I'm gonna have the multiplayer game that I'm hosting, and all I require for that one is to have at least one of those losers join me. They're just so extraordinarily unreliable. It's amazing. All right, and this is the guy. We'll see his portrait in the printer cave. I still don't know a whole lot about the various caves and such. I'll go, you know, wherever I happen to be. But we're starting out on the beach. On the beach. We're starting out on the beach. We're starting out on the beach. On the beach. We're starting out on the beach. Starting out on the beach. On the beach. We're starting out on the beach. Starting out on the beach. On the beach. We're starting out on the beach. I'm sorry. I guess this is getting repetitive. Dear old Kelvin. So for those who had placed their bets on Kelvin surviving instead of Fisheye, you won. Pilot and Fisheye are nowhere to be found. Actually, they might be the two dudes on sticks over there. I don't know if we can see their nameplates. That'd be sad if that were the case. So, if also I'm sounding funky, I've enjoyed half a pint of strong ale. Yes, we. So there's a important new update. Like, of course, there's crap. Of course, there's the bug fixes and so on. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to put a shortcut to the to some of my keys here that I've been assigned. Whoa, chill out, man. Those are grenades. Those are grenades. Wow. My axe swinging powers be strong. So the idea is to get as much gear as possible, and I'll try to find a spot for settling that is different from the area we've taken over as a group. Some peels. Let's quickly see, out of curiosity, if we see the nameplates on these dudes. I mean, they haven't decomposed yet. But we don't see no nameplates. No nameplates here. So eventually we'll look at the basics of construction, and we'll look at our inventory, but the idea is to cover as much ground as I can, get sticks, stones, yada yada. Until I've got my fill, I believe. So this must be North Beach then, with all the rope. And we got an oyster. Oysters are essentially useless, I'm not gonna lie. But I believe this is North Beach, because on West Beach, on the West Beach, there's the little floating raft with the gun inside. So this one is North Beach. It has a little cave to the side here, and we'll have a look at the goods inside, which if I remember, is a newspaper clipping and some other item. Hello, Alan. You remember the good old days of Mythical 5? I sure don't. I have no memories of almost any UHC I play. I remember them through editing briefly, and then mostly forget again. Unfortunately, my brain, like the space inside me, tiny brain, is mostly reserved for things that will help me pay the bills during the daytime, and after that, there's not a lot of room left afterwards. Just say it like that. So this is the cave with the rebreather, which I don't care about it at this moment. So we'll just take the new location, entertainment bunker. Okay. I mean, is this the entertainment bunker? We could look at the this thing doesn't work inside the caves. Yes. Oh yeah, and I'm starting to kind of remember. And then we got caught by the two specials who were a wee bit overpowered. Hello, Kelvin. I thought you were a cannibal for a moment there. That's a burb. Yes, the Vendigos. Was it a Vendigo and a vampire, or just Vendigos period? All right. Vendigos. I think that's it's pronounced. I mean, they're supposed to be mythical monsters. They should not, in principle, be easy to beat. But I mean, people do expect the final girl to win, All right, so this is North Beach, I believe. I believe it's North Beach. North Beach. No, what did you call me? North Beach. So, we could, because there's a spot I'd like to check. Go North Beach, and I have to, Well, if you were like the mummy, you know, it depends on what mythical beast you are. I admit, 'tis true I did not keep up on what the other seasons were. I haven't seen the new rocks. Are they not out yet? I think they might not be out yet to build the rock walls. Those look like raspberries. Also, as a test for this summer, I've got my new AC unit on in the background. Normally, you know, it's hovering at about minus 44 decibels. So it shouldn't be very loud, but it could be that on the stream, you might be hearing a little bit of the sound. So what is this? Is this a Kernable village? That is a Kernable village, where I saw at least one Kernable. So, I don't know if there's worthwhile loot in there. Yeah, there's a few Kernables there. They may have noticed me. And if I hide in here, do they still see me? Go figure. The game sounds are quite low, and the reason for this is because I'm a butt. No, the reason is... Oh, excellent little campsite there. The thunder, like during the thunderstorms and the rain, is massively loud. Same thing for... you should be able to hear the music here. No, I didn't want to drink... Well, there you go. That's that. Oh, yes. That thing. Suppose I could save. Gonna overwrite these old games. Because I'm just gonna new save, actually. Alright, let's use the unicycle and sally forth. Hope you enjoyed the trip through memory lane there, Alan. Really? They want us to make the whole circle round? They want to circle round. Around and around. What about rolling through trees? What about these? Yeah. We're circling round. Around and around. And we be circling trees. Yikes. Those are bad mushrooms, okay? Ah, boo. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Come on now. Yeah, I gotta be able to Skyrim my way up this cliff. I knew it. I knew it. What I want is to settle in a spot that is different. On this island. Well, there's a cannibal. Lovely. It's as if they lived on this in this place. It's as if this was their home or something. Come on now, we gotta avoid all these collisions. Oh, I'm collecting leaves as I go. That's nice. All right, let's go with the road. Eh. Come on now. Well, there be more cannibal. There be more cannibal. No. There be more cannibal. I'm making an oopsie. Oopsie. This oopsie's mine. Hopefully, wherever I'm going has a charming little location I can call home. But I think the Stonewall update has not been released yet. No, these are definitely a new type of stone. Are they not? Can't I... do I need a tool to grab them? Well, this is a charming little pond. This is a charming little pond. Yes, it is. Oh, I love these giants footsteps. Is that an actual cave down there, or? That is not an actual cave. So, oh yeah, what I'm looking for is that river over there. Maybe if I cut across, it's going to be faster. There's a lake down there. But see, I'm looking for flowing water because that one doesn't freeze during the winter, so it's the ultimate water source. Of course, you can be quite safe building a little base on a lake. But you have to survive until winter to do that. Is the Night 5 related to Michael Knight in any way? So we've made it to the golf course, which was my plan. I still want to go to the river back there. Nothing like building a base in hole number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Oh, are there... Ooh. Oh, I survived. No problem. What do you mean I don't have health? You don't have health. That's a sand trap. Is it possible to build a base up on the cliffside? It used to be in the forest, but as far as I know, in their current building possibilities in the game at this moment, I believe it is not. All right, we're making our way to the river today. Yeah, but that takes everything you've got. Making your way to the river today takes everything you got. There you go. What I'm talking about. So, with this, should at some point provide a spot where we can drink. So a little base, not too far from here, should be sweet. Now there's a road right next to me. Let me tab out for an instant. Excellent. Every time I bring up the map on the second screen, I cover the chat. So if someone were to drop by for a little hello, and then I miss the message and I get sad. You understand? You don't want me to get sad, do you? What are these rocks over here? Uh-huh. These rocks be part of the golf course. Of course. Okay. So let's say, would I be capable of building a base right here? I think we could try. Oh, hello, Virginia. I didn't expect to see you today. Greetings, my dear. I love that you did graduate with a diploma in interpretive dance. That really helps me a lot. Yep. That certainly is interpretive. Let's tap out for a second. I want to see the chat. Where's the chat? There's the chat. Hey, Yadi. Hey! I won't be sad. I'm just happy to see you again. It's been so long. Don't be sad. Enjoy the interpretive dance, and there he goes. Okay. Well, we're gonna ask the dummy to get logs and drop here. Can you do that? Can you? All right, he's getting the nearby logs. Of course he is. Hey, Fade. Hello, Fade. Well, yes, it is true. Kelvin is a nitwit. That much is true. Let's rotate this. Okay. I was kind of I can do that actually. Go get the logs. Dummy, go get the logs. Okay, there you go. Oh, I like to think that Kelvin is... It's likely that Kelvin is actually babysitting me. That's what I'm thinking. But why are they not giving me the option to Hold on then. Let's redo it. It's a foundation. It's got to be done right. All right, let's put it... Oh, Kelvin's down in the river. God, well, you know, he's bringing the logs back up. That's... Well done. Well done, Kelvin. You champion you. Okay. No, I won't. I won't. Okay, that worked so far. Let's try this one. Yes. Yeah. Is it working? Yeah. Hello, Kelvin. You lovable lug. Well, I won't say lovable, but he's the brain of this operation. So clearly, I'm aiming to call the golf course me home. Yes. Yes. My plan, my evil plan is working. Yeah. Yes. All right. So we got a 2x2. I think I won't be able to expand it that way. So we'll let Idiot collect more. I think we can make this into stairs that go up. And I think I'll be forced to make camp for the night. Let's chop this down first. And we'll worry about food later. Because the problem with this area might be lack of food. I did see a bunny run by. I did see squirrels. But I've never settled this area before, so I'm not sure. No. Yeah. Well, that was not... I didn't want a ramp. Whatever. We'll just place this like this. We'll place this like this. And then we'll make a camp in the sand trap. We'll settle... and grab a stick. Whee! And we'll sleep the night away. And then we'll overwrite our save. And then we'll put the knife here. Craft a spear. One we can chuck. All right. We need to collect food. So hopefully, with any luck, I just saw a bird fly by and I didn't kill it for the wings. If with any luck, we should... Oh, yes. The stones for the stone building. Oh, fantastic. Yes. I'll be able to defend this with a stone wall. Fantastic, fantastic. That is so great. That is so great. They're already here. Oh, man, I'm so glad. And I have basically a stone quarry down here. There's a lot of them. That's wonderful. I'm hyped. I was really hoping this could be drinkable water. It looks like this is not drinkable water. I cannot drink. Rock. Oh, okay, here we can. Should put a marker to where the spot where I can drink, because I'm gonna have to go there a lot. Oh, there's here as well. Okay, so there's a couple spots. How many can I carry of these? Oh, okay, three at a time. Hey, Luca. Oh, you need to remove the weapon. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess, though the axe does not count as a weapon, but the spear you can't drink. Okay, makes sense. I usually never hold the spear in my hands, so I guess I never noticed that before. All right, so I'll have an easy source of rocks. What I need here, though, is an easy source of bunnies and squirrels and something, because I'm hungry. I can obviously make Kelvin fish for me, but we have a squirrel right here, and this squirrel's about to die. How you doing, Luca? I take it you've been playing this game far more than me. Well, what hole is this one? I'll never know. And this squirrel's about to die. I would hope that my diet is not exclusively of squirrels. and fish, but if it is, so be it. I mean, there's so many squirrels here. It feels like IRL, my house. The squirrels are so fat where I live. They can barely climb trees. All right, so let's plan the wall. This should be a decent starter base. Should I plan stairs? Because you need to put the stairs first before you really build more walls. And I think I can put stairs this way. Can I? I think so. I could put stairs. How could I put this? How could I put the door here? Let's see if I can add a little extension here. And if I raise this like so. Yeah, no, this one's going to need to be much taller. Okay. Would I be able to add more? Oh yeah, no, that's true. I can cut doors, no problem indeed. No, the thing is, I've noticed that if you don't build the stairs first, if you build your walls and then you try to add stairs, you're not going to get them in. So that's what I was aiming to do, trying to plan a little bit ahead, see if I wanted stairs to get to the second floor. And I think I do, if only to have a spot where I can shoot down at the cannibals from the safety of a high perch, because I'm not a particularly good... I'm not good at quick aim, but I can get my fair share of headshots if I'm given the luxury of a high platform and a lot of time to aim and shoot in a few skulls. So I know my limitations in terms of fighting, and that kind of dictates my base needs in terms of defending the place. What I'm hoping is that the stone walls are... Oh, hello. That is hilarious. What I'm hoping is that the stone walls are... particularly... am I gonna have to dispatch this dude? You can report your findings to your tribe. Just don't collect. Sometimes I wonder, like, if not being aggressive helps delay the cannibal incursions. Like, I've always wondered, like, if you kill the first one you see, do they, like, immediately escalate? I mean, it changes how you want to... Oh, I forgot to eat. And you were saying, you're playing very well. All right, yeah. Way to eat. I'll sure regain my strength at this rate. All right, we'll just make a quick little fire here. Do a wee bit of cooking before it is too late. But yeah, you see our boy over there is, well, I mean, it's like, you know, you take a dog to the dog park, you know, a city dog, you know, that usually is living in a cramped apartment, and then you bring that dog to the large dog park, and then you say, go ahead and run. That cannibal is doing exactly that. He was stuck inside for much too long. And finally, he's at the park, and he gets to run a little bit. But if he's going to be a bit annoying, I'm going to have to, you know, I don't want to have to kill you, buddy. I'm still wondering, like, if they escalate based on the player aggression. Like, does player aggression levels, the number of victims you make, does that decide the amount of cannibals that come and visit the next time, right? So the idea would be you want to escalate things as slowly as possible. Or am I overthinking this and it's just going to be random and you're going to get patrols regardless? I mean, you will get patrols regardless. What I'm thinking is like the size of them. How big are those patrols going to be? All right. So, is it possible to add an extension here? I think it might be. Oh my. So we can have a much He's got armor. All right. I don't mind, like, dancing and whatever else they do. Hey now. You're getting a little close. Just leave my Kelvin alone. What the heck is happening here? What the heck? Leave my Kelvin alone. Come on now. It looked for a second like he was getting chased by the squirrel and running away. If Kelvin comes along and points. Whoa. Oh, okay, we got two now. Okay. Stay safe, Kelvin. Stay safe. I'm gonna keep on building a little base for you. So they are interested in what you're doing, yeah. I mean, that would make sense. I am that interesting. But, okay, so now we have our staircase that will lead to the other floor. I should be smarter and put that staircase on the back wall. There you go. That's the wee bit here. There you go. We're gonna grab these two and whoops, I'm forgetting what my buttons are, and we're gonna yes, there you go. Hey Llama, yes, I know you suck. We were supposed to play multiplayer, and well, they all suck. All my multiplayer friends are unreliable, so I'm building super far away from where we set up. This is not the same game, by the way, Llama. So we're not I'm not advancing anything without y'all. I'm just building myself a little place in the golf course, checking out the stone walls. Even though I haven't built anything with said stone walls yet. Got a great place for these stone walls. And I think I didn't pick up the... Yeah. Just want this stuff to roll on the other side of the hill. Yeah. That means you are responsible for the state of affairs, Llama. But we also stopped last week at a point. We were in the printer cave, and we decided to stop there so you could print your stuff as well. So, yeah. Oh, this is a different one. I noticed the armor pieces are not the same. I'm gonna get some few more logs, then go have a little drink. See what Kelvin is up to. No, you are responsible for the state of affairs, Llama. It doesn't matter if you want to be or don't want to be. That's just how it is. All right, we got the basic first floor frame. Kelvin is making friends. Don't force me to kill you to save Kelvin. Also, don't do your business in the water, all right? In the water. Don't do that. Am I going to need to build staircases here? Yes. I'm going to have to build staircases. Why did that provide so little refreshments? Do I have to, like, drink 8 times in a row to fill the water meter now? Alright, tell me if you're okay, Kelvin. I should probably take the logs from the other side of the river over there. That way I can have a view of, you know, of whatever is happening across the river. Right. I guess. Got a little pile of logs down here. We're gonna let Kelvin, we're gonna chop a few more trees so Kelvin can just bring logs up. I'm glad that Kelvin now takes 2 logs per trip. That makes him a lot more efficient than he used to be. Surprise visitor here. You know, so long as they play nice. So hopefully the tree fell on his head, and he's not disrupting Kelvin in his Kelvin-y duties. That's good. That's right, Kelvin. You show him logs who's boss. All right, because I can build this, make walls, of course. That's the small log. Gonna need to get logs faster though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get logs faster. Can cut another tree, increase my view distance, and hopefully I can make this thing fall on this cannibal here and say, hey, that's an accident. Nobody intended to hurt you, buddy. I missed the leaf pile. There's a lot of them bothering our boy Kelvin here. I think it might still be the same too. Whoops. Didn't mean to cut this in the wrong direction. Hello, Kelvin. Are you pointing at the cannibals, Kelvin? Yes, he's pointing at the cannibals. Very... Oh! Feathers. Wonderful. Well, one feather at least. We got one burb. We got the burb. Na 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 na. We got the burb. If can I drop down a rope? Well, obviously I won't be climbing the rope with logs on my shoulder, I imagine. We'll see. There's some places where I can cannibals. Leave our boy Kelvin alone now. As you can see, all he wants to do is peacefully deforest. Funnily enough, my character has not seen any evidence of cannibalism yet, so as far as he understands, they're just locals. Angry locals. And he's already building an elaborate hut. Not just a little camp here, so he knows there isn't a helicopter coming to save him. He knows he was the last one in. And nobody's coming for the rescue. He knows that much. Okay, good job, Kelvin. Oop. I'm trying to cut a tree. Stop walking into the path of my swinging. But it is looking like oh, that only becomes sticks, no logs? Ah, okay. So the smaller ones, not great. Good job, Kelvin. Ignore the cannibal. Just ignore the cannibals, Kelvin. Hey, don't throw rocks. You wouldn't want me to start throwing rocks, would you? These are not polite peoples. I don't want to make assumptions and generalize about the entire population, but they don't seem particularly welcoming. That's all I'm gonna say. The welcoming is they're not doing a good job there. A little bit disappointing. Okay. Wunderbar. By wunderbar, I mean wonderful. And here we can have some stairs. I suppose I'll increase the size of the house, actually. They can have fun with that. And meanwhile, I can put another plank here. Erase this. Yikes. And just place this here. There you go. I have a little thing to stand on. We'll call this the outhouse. Okay. I see the cannibal again. Annoying Kelvin. I'll chop another tree. The more trees I chop, the more annoying they're gonna be. Hello, Kelvin. Are you pointing at a cannibal, perchance? My goodness, he is. Stop pointing at him, Kelvin. And all right, don't make me. Don't make me. Did I get all the feathers? I did not. But I'll be able to make bow and arrow. And I'll soon be able to shoot said bow and arrow. With my little cabin on the Gulf cliffside. This could just be a poich. I thought I saw a feather. I saw wrong. Let's actually do that, the crafting. For the bow, I need tape. Where are me feathers? Oh, here we're here. Here we are. A few feathers, a few arrows. What am I talking about? What you talking about, Willis? The muddies. Well, I mean, I think I've always been of the opinion that every player would have the right to call them whatever they want. Because that lets you basically be, you know, whoever becomes stranded on an island with, you know, these things becomes the person capable of naming them whatever they want. Muddies seems like it would be a name that would come up pretty often. Sounds like a likely name, that one. No, I think if I were to make stairs, I'd put it on this side. Oh, okay. Now we're starting to have some slightly more complex company. Yes, that's right, Kelvin. They are there. I don't have much arrows at this moment. Hopefully, I won't have to attack these guys and they'll bail on their own. But I don't know. I don't know how things are gonna. I mean, I will headshot them if I need to. let me start on the roof so I can have a place to shoot down from. So if we lure them here, I feel pretty comfortable I could land a few shots. So long as, you know, it's not too many of them all at once. But if Kelvin's already backed... No, okay, he's pointing. He's pointing. Did one of them try to leave with my log? No, that's a natural log. Okay. You can have that one. Fortunately, I don't really hear the screaming much. And I don't... Did they change the volume inside the game? Because, monkeys, yeah. That would also be probably a fairly popular name. Not that they literally are monkeys, but they certainly behave and travel much like monkeys with the with a taste for climbing trees. All right, let's cut down a couple more trees. Let's have a bite. Whoops, bite to eat. I feel like we need to eat more than we used to. I was kind of hoping this area would be somewhat peaceful. I mean, obviously the devs would try to create very few peaceful areas, obviously. But maybe, you know, I can't get peaceful, but I think I could at least get easily defensible. Provided I got weapons. And when winter comes, I'll try and find a place, a lake or something, where I can build a floating house. All right, Kelvin, well done. You have brought me some food. I enjoy when you bring me some food. Whoops. So I don't need a particularly elaborate cabin, of course. Not at least not early on. It's basically day 2. Where did I? Okay. We'll work on the ceiling first, then beds and stuff. Maybe we can save on walls. Like I'm still just full on assuming that the stone walls are... Yeah, speaking of the stone walls. Come on. Build thing. Right? So how do I make the stone walls? Are they in this manual here? Stick structures. Switch mode, wall. What about the stone wall? I want the stone wall. Alright, perhaps I just grab the stones. Oh, yeah, okay. I grab the stones and... Oh, I can't make them... What? Oh, okay. Strange. Can I turn him this way? This is not the stone wall I was hoping for. Let's get more stone. Have to figure out how to stonewall. I think the stone wall will have to be a different structure altogether. All right, what if, oops, I put my wall like this. There you go. Okay, so I can basically just pile these on and make a sturdy front wall. It's going to take a lot of them, but there's a decent source of said walls right down there. So, and not what I wanted. There you go. That's what I wanted. Said log just fell to the ground. I'm already barely able to see in the dark, so let's run over to the little tent. Skip the night and complete this base. So we're making fairly quick progress. That's not bad. Classic overwriting and classic eating of the morning breakfast. Some tasty squirrel. Speaking of tasty squirrels, it's my only food source for the moment. But so long as squirrels are easy to catch, which, by the way, this is impossible in real life. You try running after a squirrel. You just give it a try. See how you catch them. So these are not collectible rocks. They look similar, but they're not the same. Where did I put the fireplace? Where did I make a fire? Am I gonna have to make it? Oh, there it is. I was saying that, Fade. I was. Well, try to get more feathers, failed. I tried to get more feathers and failed. I sure did. I failed. Well, we managed to basically have the locals get bored of posturing, and they basically left. Now, when we see the bigger general dudes, we know it's time to fight. These guys don't retreat. Yeah, a guy with a bone club. That's not good. That's not good. That guy, that's who I was talking about. Yeah. Let me drink. Let me grab this log. Might have to kill a few dudes. Kelvin, hello. You might not want to go down there right away, Kelvin. Come on, Kelvin, my little dude. You don't want to mess with these nasties. Why do they... That's going to annoy me, the fact that... Ah, perfect. Okay, good. That would have annoyed me for so long. To have them orientated the wrong way. All right, Kelvin. Where's Kelvin? Are they harassing him? I don't see them anymore. Okay, carry no more sticks. Hey Kendall, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Okay, Kelvin's getting logs. All right. He's still getting the logs. Well done, Kelvin. You've always been the brains of this operation. I've said it multiple times. It's not as if I could be the smart one. All right. That's going to help me see the cannibals hiding below. We got one big rock here and another here. Let's keep on working on the... Oh, okay, got cannibal running around. I've been better, actually. It just so happens that I've crash landed onto an island and the natives aren't pleased to see me. All I want to do is build a little summer home with my bare hands, the way my father did before me. And if you could switch just his money with you, would you do it? Well, whose money? Oh, you mean the rock? Okay. Kelvin, was it? Oh, okay. They roll away. So I'm building a little house here for the survivor of my butt. The survival of my butt. What am I saying? The survivor of my butt. You know, if it sounds like I can't speak English, that's what it does sound like, yes. That's what it sounds like. They're kind of rude, I will say. They're kind of rude. I'll try and get as much stones as I can. Like, it's clear that despite the huge amount of stones, making this stone wall is going to take for 1,000 years. It's clearly going to take a lot. I'm glad I can carry 3 of these somehow without straining too hard. Can I not make a... Yes, okay. Excellent. Wait, that's true. We did learn some basic Ukrainian. We did learn to say Lance Stroll sucks in Ukrainian. There you go. Let's get more stones. Yes, I did get bailed on, yes. Because of Llama. Because Llama is an unreliable butt. And actually, so are Baj and and Jack. I'm alone. Hey, I've seen your base, Kendall. You've used 1,000 stones for sure. But I'm hoping these stones will be sturdy AF. They seem to respawn fairly quickly, which is good because I need plenty. So I'm currently all by my... Oh, well, I'm with Kelvin, of course. And Virginia is wandering about. She is not a friend quite yet. I think I misplaced... Yep, that one. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Right. Kelvin's a much more efficient laborer than he used to be. The fact that he now transports 2 logs instead of just 1 is a significant difference, ultimately. Oh yeah, is he? Well, Dutch is a butt. So I'm not surprised he thinks Autobutt is a competition. Oh, is this wall not gonna happen here, huh? Oh, diagonal wall is no bueno. Okay. Okay, so I can only make the stone wall on the straights. That means I'm gonna need you know, straight walls elsewhere. Okay. Okay, let's see. Because I figured we would be able to... So I need that much space around like this. All right. That'll do, that'll do. Kelvin, you're coming back without logs. Have you seen something? Is Game Pass really worth it? I don't think Game Pass is worth it. I understand that, you know, it lets you play a whole bunch of games for the price, including, I guess, this one. If you put stones on log, there won't be any problems. Is that true? Well, maybe not these planks. but I can build on log like this. Okay, okay. Very nice. Okay. So instead of this plank, I could put stone walls there instead. Thank you, Luca. That actually gives me more options. So let's say I remove this plank right here, and I'll just place it here, and I'll see if I can place some stones here. All right, Kelvin chopped another tree. That's good. I mean, it's just that you get the game so long as you keep paying and 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 keep paying. So I'm not super thrilled to keep paying. So you place that one here, and then I'll be able to fill that in. So that should make a stone wall right there. Still, though, I did want, you know, because this area has the stairs, I want, like, you know, a wooden gate area that I can go in and out of. So I'm not going to do the entire thing with stone. Can I fill in this section? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of games that it's true. I buy and I play like them for a few hours, and then I'm you know, I'm done. And sometimes, despite the fact that they're actually good games, it's just that I have other good games to get to. But this type of game, like I've played a lot of hours of The Forest, so I know I'll play a lot of hours of Sons of the Forest. I think that one's a pretty safe bet. Okay, so let's work on the main wall first. Let's before they roll away too far, let's deal with these logs. There you go. And underneath these stairs might be a decent place to hide the bed. And there's like chunks like this one here that it's, you know, feel like they're not important. Like these back walls don't feel important to me. Like, I want the defensible stuff first. Like, I assume the cannibals will end up, like, trying to attack the stone walls, but that the stone walls would take a lot more effort to bust through. Does Sony complain about unfair competition? Oh. I mean, they can make a Sony Game Pass. I don't know. Did I do wrong? I mean, ultimately though, hasn't Sony sold more PlayStation 5s than the Xboxes have been sold? I'm not sure. I have not kept up on the console wars, because consoles are becoming increasingly irrelevant. It's a war that, you know, ultimately there won't be a winner. Am I hungry already? Good God. Oh, okay. I mean, I suppose they could have a case of with antitrust, stuff. They could have a case, you know, if they acquire too much. PS5 is low stock, but they did sell 14 million more consoles. Right. Because the idea of the Xbox Game Pass, ultimately, well, of course they want the subscription fees, but their idea is that you'll play those games on your Xbox console, not your PC. And a lot of people get the Game Pass just for PC, and they're never gonna touch the console. I just don't like the idea of paying for a subscription, and then when I'm done paying, I don't have my games anymore. So I'd rather, by and large, have fewer games, but they're mine. It's not the PC cooler's sound in the background. That's actually my air conditioning unit. I was wondering, because this is the first stream of the summer. It's pretty hot today. So it's first stream of the summer where I have the AC on. It's a new unit. And I wanted to know if it was too loud. Like my OBS says, it comes in at about 44 decibels. Which is significantly lower than my voice, but could be louder than a lot of some game sounds, considering how low I have the game sounds. Which I suppose I could raise the master volume in order to balance that out. No. Bad. No. Bad. Yes. So let's see, options, audio. I'll increase the master volume because in previous updates, like the rain and stuff and the wind in the, oops, I almost said quit. Oh, no, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to, like the sound of the rain and the wind in the trees was so loud. It was like, well, it was way too loud. Long story short, it was way too loud. So I lowered the volume quite a bit. Yes, Netflix not super attractive. I mean, to be fair, it's none of those. What happens with all these services diluting and separating, all of them are less attractive now. And they're all losing money, of course. Disney Plus, like for example, the only in terms of streaming companies, the one company that has won the streaming wars is Sony, because they sell their movies to all the other streaming services, and they make money. They're making the money. All the others are losing money with their streaming services. Yeah, so, well, hopefully it's not too loud. I'll have to check out, I'll have to check out the volume when I check the stream archive. But, like, for me, it's important to figure out, like, because I'll need the AC for the hot summer days, like today. Like, I can't play without that. I'm going to die. But I do want... What? Did I... What? Where? Well, that'll do. There we go. There you go. Well, Disney Plus is kind of turning a profit, but they're not at the same time. They're making money. They're making less money than they're used to before Disney Plus. So they're losing money in terms of money that they would have made in the past, where people don't go to the cinema to watch Guardians of the Galaxy anymore because it's going to be on Disney Plus anyway. So they don't have to bother going to the cinema and watch the movie. And that means that, like, what was it? Ant-Man lost $100 billion, and it looks like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to lose a somewhat similar amount of money because nobody went to see those in the theater. And I say nobody, exaggerate. But compared to, like, the previous box offices, it's terrible numbers. Terrible numbers for The Little Mermaid. It's going to be terrible numbers for Indiana Jones. It's all going to suck. It's all going to be bad. Maybe I should make a wall on this side as well. Maybe. Whoops. I should remove this log. So, like, before Disney Plus, Disney would sell all of its movies to Netflix, so they'd actually make more money. They'd have the theatrical releases of their movies, and then afterwards they sell them off to Netflix, and it's all pure money right in their pockets. They don't have a, they don't have to spend. Okay, so maybe it's going to work with stones. Okay, but I can put this. I'm gonna need more stones. Why are you gonna leave, Dutch? You're not gonna, like, do something silly like sleep, are you? You're not gonna do something silly like that, are you? Sleeping is for, like, the weak. Whoops, I should probably eating. Eating is also for the weak. Netflix doesn't pay enough. I mean, that's fair, but it used to pay more than what they get from Disney Plus now. It's, if that's not enough, well, you know, they'd have to rethink their budgets. I mean, Disney could be in potentially much bigger trouble because of the Reedy Creek situation and the fraud they've been doing for years. that could be bad for Disney. And the fact that the Disney stocks have dropped significantly in value while they have to purchase a part of they've promised to purchase a part of Hulu. Normally they don't have the cash on hand to make those purchases like out of cash, so they use stocks to give a minority share to the people being bought out, in this case whoever owns that part of Hulu. But the stock value has plummeted, so they'd have to give more or give more cash, which they're short on because of the losses. And yeah, HBO would be a failure. Yeah, I mean they're the thing is, they all knew that trying to get into the streaming wars would be a losing proposition. In terms, they'd lose money, and the idea is to survive the longest and then become the place. The same way, you know, they've always sold Xbox, PlayStation, etc. at a loss, hoping to sell more consoles and therefore more games in the end, so on. I mean, these strategies, you know how it goes. So they all knew when they were making Disney Plus, when they were making the HBO streaming platform, they all knew they were going to lose money, but they didn't think that the economy would tank so hard because of, you know, pandemic mismanagement, let's say. They didn't know it would tank that hard, and that they would lose way more than they thought they would, and that out surviving the competition is even more difficult. Yeah, they didn't know. They did not know. They're all going to be forced to adopt ad models on their streaming platforms. Because HBO, the channel, had a winning formula, because it was a premium channel that people would pay extra every month for their premium channel, and that gave them a steady stream of income plus ads between their shows. So they had ad revenue, they had the special subscription revenue. They had a lot of money. With the streaming, terrible idea. Why did they decide to try their hand at streaming? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the Comcast parts of Hulu that Disney promised to buy. Yeah. Oh, hello, Virginia. Hello. Well, I'm very, very frightening. Galileo, Galileo. Virginia, say hello. Hello, Virginia. La 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 la. Well, yeah, I mean, they knew they were going to be losing money, but they want the rest of the stuff to start making money. So what, like Warner and Universal and so on are going to have to make sure is that Universal in Florida, the park, starts making money, and they have the possibility of making a park with Universal Studios, making a park that attracts more people than the Disney World, even because they have the properties to attract kids and stuff. I mean, they could make. I think they are planning on making some kind of Hogwarts land, right? So that's going to get built, but Warner has a lot of other properties that they can transform into park attractions. That's going to make a whole lot of money. And Disney don't really. Not the same way. Build stick furniture. Stick bed. There you go. We got a bed in here. Well, Disney have a potential problem that could be really, really bad, and that's regarding the Reedy Creek situation. So Reedy Creek, because way back in the day, Walt Disney wanted to create Epcot, the city of tomorrow, and so that was his dream. He wanted to create a futuristic city that people could visit and, live in and yada, 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 right? So that was Walt Disney's dream. He wanted to build this thing. And he got, for Reedy Creek, he got basically the status of village. How did that happen? How did that get here? What? What? Say what? Oh, okay. I see the problem. Basically, they have the status of a village, and they've used that village basically to take loans, because cities and stuff have a preferential loan treatment when they try to take loans than corporations do. If you follow. Universal is actually expanding and renewing like this. What I'm doing right now. I'm a little too multitasking to explain the really crazy situation, but by and large, it's a village where Disney has put like a couple trailer park houses there to furnish it, and they use that to take what are city loans for corporate needs. So normally a corporation gets loans at a certain level and a certain interest rate, and cities have more generous ones because like they're not going to vanish, right? The banks know the city's going to stay there. Unlike, they're not as likely to go under as a corporation. But those loans that a city takes are for things that are going to be for the citizens, like streets, sewers, making new sidewalks, that type of stuff. But Disney has been using those loans not for that, but for the things of the corporations. So by and large, they've been doing that for many, many years, and nobody has done anything because, well, the district attorney of Florida, generally speaking, does not want Disney to go away. They're a cash cow. But at some point, it could happen that someone decides, you know what, I don't care. We're going to get that money. And, yeah, Disney would be in big trouble if that happened. Oh, no. Man. I'm so sad. My meat is rotten. But it's coming on to 5 p.m., so I'm going to grab these logs. I'm going to grab this stick and that stick. I don't know why the sticks are floating in space around here. But I noticed I've collected just about all the rocks in the area, so... well, just about. There's theme park war, really? I didn't know there was, like, truly... I mean, maybe it's because Euro Disney ruined it for everybody. I don't know. But I wasn't aware that there was that much, like... I mean, if you have a really successful theme park in an area that tends to be sunny all the time, you can make money hand over fist. So I'm not surprised if someone somewhere would like to try their hand at it, because it sure could be profitable. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dick cheese. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dang it. Do 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 do. Don't you dare, Kelvin. Oh, he did. He took it. He took it through the floor. That bastard. That Cheeky bastard. Like, who can build the biggest coaster? Well, okay, well, I mean, obviously the biggest coaster becomes an attraction that coaster lovers will go visit, but I don't think it's as big a draw as like theme parks that have the correct theme. Like if someone built a Hogwarts theme park, a really good one, right? Let's say that thing would get filled with so many kids. Where, you know, you make the entrance and it's a kind of the alley that they push their trolleys into at the train station, and then they hop on the Hogwarts Express to get inside the park, and then they reach the little Hogwarts theme park, and they can go inside the castle and get a hat sorting ceremony and stuff. Kids would, I mean, families would go crazy. Lots of money. Oh yeah, Mario and stuff. So I believe they're planning at Universal. They're planning a kind of Mario Land, right, or Zelda Land, or they could do it. So if they had that, and they had like a Legend of the Zelda themed theme park, or a Super Mario themed, well, the Nintendo characters, right? Money over fist. Hand over fist. So much money. You have a coaster builder in the Netherlands? No, I wouldn't know that because typically speaking, I don't care about theme parks. I care not. Even though, like, my girlfriend worked in one for 15 years. I personally don't care. I care not. Oh, you're right. I need to hunt before I starve. Oh, hello, squirrel. Well, my condolences about Vekona. That's tragic. Unless having a coaster company is actually a good thing. At least, you know, you'll know where to put your beers. Get it? Coaster? Get it? Coaster company? I wouldn't, you know, respond either, honestly. Okay, let's cook that and end the stream because I need to go cook in real life. So we have a little base that is coming along. We'll have to see how truly defensible this is. I have a feeling it could be better than average, at least once, you know, once the stone walls have a little more shape. It's humble enough, right? It's not a giant castle. This area, I suppose, might not be the best. The golf course might not be the best for building large scale structures. Because, well, there's the entire greens area don't have trees. So a lot of missing building materials. I almost had it. Almost had it. Maybe if I crouch. Come on, almost had it. There you go. Woo! And then we'll do that side. Okay. Well, let's hit the bed. And save. There you go, replaced. Woof! Thank you for joining me today. I need to GTFO and cook. So I'm going to abruptly end the stream. Thank you for being there today. Hello, Luca and Fade and even Dutch. And Yadi, who came by briefly. And of course, Kendall. And, well, even Llama, who at least like showed her face so I could shower shame on her. And Alan. Bye-bye.